Today we're just going to have a short lesson on compounding interest, and then I'm going to give you a formative assessment on all of Chapter 8, dealing with logarithmic and exponential functions. So just as a review, in compounding interest, if I invest $1,200 at 4% interest for 10 years, and I compound this annually, I would change that percent to a decimal. And then it's annually is one time a year, so dividing this by 1 doesn't change much, but then I would add 1 to it. I would take it to the 10th power, because it's 10 years, and multiply by 1,200. So if I take 1,200 times 1.04 to the 10th power, I have a total of $17.76 and 29 cents. Now if I compound this monthly, I'm going to take 0.04, I'm going to divide this by 12, add the 1, I'm going to take it to the 120th power, and multiply by 1,200. And this gives me 1788. Actually, 1789 it would round to. Okay, again, the 120 is there's 120 months in 10 years. Daily, that 0.04, I'm going to divide by 365. I'm going to add 1 to this. Because it's growing, my beginning amount is still 1,200. My power is going to be 3650, 365 times 10. And this would give me a total of $17.90 and 15 cents. So now we're going to talk about compounding interest continuously. Continuously meaning an infinite number of times per year. So if you did it 1,000,000 times a second for an entire year, what would happen? Now, to do this, we're going to use an irrational number that is called E. And E is defined as, it's the limit as 1 plus 1 over n to the nth power as n gets very large. So if you keep putting in a larger and larger value for n here, it would give you something very close to E, which is 2.71828. This is the reason why when you compound something more and more times per year, you really can't get filthy rich. There's a limit to it. So when we're compounding continuously, the formula we're going to use is that the principal, or the amount of the account will equal the principal times E to the RT power. This is your principal, which is your beginning amount. E is the number, R is the rate as a decimal, and T would be your time in years. So to practice this as an example, I'm going to start right away with compounding continuously. So I'm going to use the formula PERT. So it'd be 575 times E to the 0.023 times 7 power. and that comes out to be $675.44. So to do this in your calculator, just 575, then do a second ln, which gives you e to a particular power, which is 0.023 times 7. Now just to show you how this changes here, if it's annually, it's 0.023. I would add the 1, take it to the 7th power. And this would give us a total of $674.21. And then weekly, we would take that rate, we would divide by 52 weeks in a year, add 1. Our power is going to be 52 times 7, which is 364. And this should give us something between those last two values. It ends up being $675.42. Another example, we're investing some big bucks now, $20,000 at 5.2% interest, a great interest rate. So annually, 0.052. I'm going to add 1 to that, take it to the 20th power, and my initial amount is $20,000. Now I'm just going to put 20 there, just to save a little typing, because at the end I can fix this. So I'm going to take 20 times 1.052 to the 20th power. And I get 55.124. So then I would just simply add or move the decimal 3 places. So it would be $55,124.52. Compounded daily, I'd start 0.052. Going to divide by 365. Going to add 1 to that. 365 times 20 is 7,300 as my power. Still going to just use just 20. I'm going to divide by 365, take it to the 7,300th power. And I get 56.58, which would be 56,580.15. Continuously, I take 20 times z to the 0.052 times 20 power. So I'm going to go 22nd ln with 0.052 times 20. And we get 56.584, which should be $56,584.34. So I hope this helps you with compounding interest. And now for your assignment, I'm going to have you do a formative assessment, which would be a typical Chapter 8 summative.